So about 2 videos ago, I did a cool tools video for a shooter tip used for pressure washing, for downstreaming, use on your 12 volt, your 24 volt, anything that where you're trying to put chemical way up on a roof or way up high on some dormers or something like that. And these are those tips. And we also did, I told you, if I could get 200 comments on the video, that I would be giving this away to a lucky winner. What is crazy is you guys stacked that video with over 1,000 comments. I haven't checked recently. It's probably up to 1,100 now. And we did pick a winner. Watch all the way to the end of this video and I will show you who won the Cool Tools stainless steel tip from Southeast Softwash, the tall reach tip, with the prototype stainless holders. The cool thing about these holders is Cody had soaked these in 12% bleach over the weekend. And just to see how bleach resistant they are, right? Because some of you guys have employees and you know they don't treat your stuff as well as you would like them to, per normal. We soaked it over the weekend, 12.5%. Took it out Monday morning, not a bit of rust on it. So beautiful stainless. This is the prototype. I think the holders are on the way right now. And these beautiful stainless steel tips. Watch all the way to the end of the video. We did pick a winner. I didn't pick it. I had a randomizer, a YouTube comment randomizer that picked the winner. Some of you guys, some of y'all built other accounts to comment on this thing because I think after like 50 comments, YouTube starts flagging you as spam. It went crazy in the comments on that video. So we did pick the winner and you will be able to see it towards the end of this video. But look, wintertime is coming for your business, okay? And in pressure washing, a lot of us deal with 4 seasons a year. Unless you're in Florida, way south Alabama, like I am right now, you have 4 seasons a year. And that means it freezes, right? And you can't really wash in the frozen tundra of wherever you may be. If you're looking to supplement your income, Glenn Jernigan, one of the students from the original Local Domination course released 2020, took that course, implemented the hell out of it, went and rebuilt his life in pressure washing from being a bartender on Beale Street. And this year, he's going to make about 300 grand, and about 150,000 of that is going to be in Christmas lights installation. So the Core 4 teamed up with Glenn Jernigan to do a Christmas lights boot camp. How do you sell it? How do you install it? How do you maintain it? How do you get that supplemental income that can really float your pressure washing business on into March? Where a lot of guys are looking at their pocketbook get real skimpy into December and January. Well, the cool thing is about $150,000 worth of his income is going to happen between November and January with the Christmas lights installation. I'll put a link in the comments and in the description. Click that link. It'll take you to the Christmas lights 5-day digital boot camp with Mike Vidan, Justin Rogers, and myself. Sign up. It's definitely going to be worth it. And here, it's at a price point where if you're considering doing it or if you don't do it this year, it's definitely one of those things where your ROI is going to be present after the first, like after half of a job. Honestly, it's priced super cheap. So go check that out and jump in. I'll see you in the course. All right. Now today's version of Cool Tools. Now I know last time we did the stainless steel shooter tip, okay? And Cody was speaking with me and kind of talking about upping the ante, right? Making washing cool is something that Southeast Softwash has been able to do for years now, right? Building their custom turnkey rigs that, frankly, a lot of guys in the industry have knocked off. They're effective. They're easy to work on. They're maintenance friendly, right? They're the dream. They're kind of the Ferrari of soft washing rigs. Well, Cody came to me and said, hey, let's up the ante on this shooter tip. And we were thinking, how do we do that? Needless to say, we have done it. This right here is the second cool tool. You say, Aaron, what the hell is that? Well, this, my friends, on the Lean and Mean Academy channel, is a titanium tall reach tip. Solid billet titanium with a stainless holder. Now, if you look at the stainless and at the titanium, they look exactly alike except for the anodization that you get with the titanium tip. The other side of it is, metrically, titanium is half the weight of stainless steel. So these are really cool. They, stainless is gonna last forever, titanium is gonna last forever, and not wear your forearm out working all day long. So a little less work on you when you're working through your day, spraying, doing 3 howls a day. Doing this with a heavy gun can wear on you a little bit. Well, the titanium tall reach tip, the first one of its kind, never been done before in the industry except by Southeast Soft Wash, lives and breathes. And I thought it was so cool. I was like, man, this looks like the SR-71 Blackbird, a plane that me as a kid, look, it'd been around for years before I was even thought of, but the SR-71 Blackbird was the stealth plane they had at the Battleship Park in Mobile, Alabama, where we used to go as kids. And they used to have this thing, and the afterburners where the engine would come out was this blued color of titanium. And come to find out, that plane was the first plane that they actually used titanium in the fuselage. A lot of amazing innovations happened with that plane, the SR-71 stealth reconnaissance plane that flew in the Cold War, kind of scoping out Russia. The reason they built it, I believe, if my history is correct, is because the Russians' radar got so good that they could start spotting the U-2, which was the previous reconnaissance model. It could fly really high, but it was really slow. So Skunk Works went to work and built the SR-71. And what's crazy is, do some research on this plane. It's all titanium, and they actually Shell had to make a special fuel for this plane because the wings are the fuel tanks. And understand this, when they didn't have this special fuel, the fuel would leak through the riveted areas. So they had to invent a fuel that was really cool. You could actually put a cigarette out in it, and it wouldn't burn, and it wouldn't catch fire if it leaked out at all. And so guys the scientists or the engineers working there would put cigarettes out in the fuel because it wouldn't burn on command. So many revolutionary things happened with the SR-71, and that's what this tip is based off of. So the titanium tall reach tip available at southeastsoftwash.com. Now these are obviously gonna last forever. You could bequeath this like you could this to your kids and their kids, and so they are more expensive than the titanium tall reach tips. I tell you what, I'm gonna give this away. So here's what we're gonna do. All right, this is the prototype, so I think this is like one of the first ones that we got in, and these holders, like I said, this is the prototype version. If I can get 500 comments, because 200 was nothing in the last video, if I can get 500 comments in this video, comment shooter tip below. If I can get 500 comments, I'm gonna give this away. I'm gonna pick it randomly, the same way that I'm gonna show you here in a few minutes that we did for the other one. I'm gonna pick a random winner, and I'm gonna mail you this titanium tall reach tip. If you like cool shit, if you're a Snap-on guy like myself, you like nice watches, you like everyday carry cool stuff, there's nothing more everyday carry than your tip that is on your gun. Grab it at southeastsoftwash.com. So that is today's cool tool. Same orifice sizes as the other tall reach tip. So if you're a 12-volt guy or a 5 gallon a minute pressure washer guy, 5.5, 4 gallon, whatever, this will downstream chem and it will work with your 12 volts. This right here will work for 8 to 10 gallon a minute downstreaming, and it will also work with your 24 volts if you're using it for that as well. So the orifices are different as the links, okay? Grab it today. Look, 500 comments, comment shooter tip below. I don't care how many times you comment. If you want to comment 1,000,000 times, do it, whatever. But we're gonna give this one away as well. So that's been this version of Cool Tools. Today, the new titanium tall reach tip, the first ever of its kind in the pressure washing industry. Never been done before, ever, okay? Southeast Soft Wash is the first to ever do it. and these things are crazy light. They're super dope. Grab yourself one. Also, join us in the Christmas Lights 5-day digital boot camp with Glenn Jernigan. Add another 50,000, right? Just chop it into thirds, right? Maybe it's not 150,000 like Glenn. Maybe it's not 200,000. Maybe there's some guys out there doing really, really big money in Christmas lighting. But what if you could add another 50,000? Imagine that in the wintertime. Imagine adding another 50,000 to your revenue, getting the net out of that within a 2-month span. A lot of guys aren't making 25K a month in their business. They're not making 30K a month in their business. And this is one of those sneaky little opportunities that you have that's right under your nose. And all you need to know is a few parameters on how to do the stuff correctly, how to price it, how to maintain it, how to install it, what the contractual terms are with the people who you're doing it with, right? How to get the most money out of it while giving the customer the most value. Join us in the boot camp. Link in the description, link in the comments. That's this version of Cool Tools. Comment below. Now, as you see at the end of this video, we are going to be picking the winner for the stainless steel tall reach tip. I'm going to go in here to the comment picker, randomize, and the name is going to show up. If you're watching this video, which you better be if you want it, we're going to give you a little bit of time, probably a few days, to respond to this email on the screen. Admin at southeastsoftwash.com. Make sure you respond with your username and we will send you your winnings. Awesome. Thank you for playing. And to win the titanium tall reach tip, you must be subscribed to the channel. You must also comment shooter tip below and like this video. Those are the 3 criterias to win the titanium tall reach tip, and we will pick the winner in another video. I'll see you guys in the next video.